my channel and to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different to my last vlog, which, by the way, I just wanted to say before we jump into today's video, thank you so much for all the lovely comments, messages, likes, subscribers that interacted with that video. It really meant so much to me. Uploading it, I was so nervous. Once I pressed upload, I was literally a nervous wreck, and everyone just made me feel so much better about it. Everyone was so lovely, and I'm so glad that people enjoyed it. And it's definitely encouraged me to carry on and keep pursuing. So thank you so much, because it really does mean the world to me. So today what I'm going to be doing is filming a uni accommodation tour. So this is obviously the room I stay in when during the term time. I'm studying fashion marketing and promotion at University of Westminster, and I'm staying in the Harrow halls. The reason I'm filming this is because when I was looking to move into the halls, I was searching desperately for inspiration anywhere. On Pinterest, YouTube, I know a couple of people had uploaded room tours here, Instagram, etc. So this is my room tour. This is how I've decided to decorate, the way that I've tried to make the room look less like a student accommodation and more like a nice, cozy, comfortable space that's going to inspire me. I feel like it's so important to have a nice space when it's sort of work environment. So obviously where it's been the pandemic, I've not had any lectures on campus. Everything has been done in my room on this laptop. So I sleep in here, I work in here, I've also been doing workouts in here. It's literally my space for everything. So I knew it was really important to make sure it was nice and comfortable. I wanted it to inspire me to work. And I always find if it's a nicer space, then I feel more motivated. I'm sure that's not just me. So yeah, this is how I've worked to make it look aesthetically pleasing. It's sort of got a, I'd say, sort of pink Parisian theme. But yeah, I'll jump straight into it and I'll show you all about my room, talk to you a bit about the accommodation for anyone who's looking to come to this specific one maybe. So yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so when you first enter the rooms, this is what you see. I feel like it's quite decent sized for a uni room. Not that I've really been in many anywhere else. But it's a comfortable size, enough space to move around, have your friends in, etc. Anyone who is specifically looking to move to Harrow halls, this is one of the refurbished rooms. I think they're trying to make all of the rooms on campus refurbished, but at the moment they aren't. The other rooms are the same size, they're just not as new, I guess. They look a bit more worn, because I used to be in an older room and then I got moved to refurbished, which is, and there is a difference. This is so much nicer, I personally feel. A lot easier to make look pretty, because the wood's a lot lighter. The old rooms had like sort of blue curtains and stuff, which is fine, I guess, but not for, well, how I wanted to decorate. Okay, so the first thing you have when you walk into my room is this wall here, and I've decorated it with a sort of flower wall. These were from Urban Outfitters, I believe, but I just feel like they make such a difference to the room. I think they're so pretty, and they just add a bit of dimension, I suppose. This full-length mirror here, it comes with the room, so I mean mine's a bit covered up, but it's still usable. Yeah, I know a lot of people have got like the ivy from Urban Outfitters, but I decided to go with the pretty white flowers. I mean, I think they're meant for weddings, but you know, just got to make it work. And then that's the door there. It's a horrible green colour. All of the doors are different colours in each block. That's the one I've got, so just ignore that because I hate it. And then round to the right is, in there is the bathroom. This mirror I had for my old room because they don't come with the full length. So I got myself one from Wilkinson's, I believe. So now I've ended up with two mirrors, but it's quite useful because I can see the back of my outfit, so it's fine. But yeah, that's an addition that I added. I'll show you inside the bathroom a bit later. Okay, and then, moving straight on is obviously my bed. I've just got these white ruffled sheets on from Next, I believe. and some pillows. It's just a normal single bed, but this is random, but it's a really nice height from the floor. I hate it when beds are too low, if that makes sense, but it's a nice comfortable height. And then what's really good about these refurb rooms is the storage. So underneath here you've got these massive cupboards that span all the way back to the wall, so all of that in there is storage. Do I dare open this? Let's give it a... Okay, yeah, I mean, I've just got like shopping bags and some handbags and some shoes in there. The shopping bags I just grab when I go to the supermarket. And then moving on along here, I've got my yoga mat, and then there's even more storage, slightly set back, but these slide open and then they also go all the way back to the wall. So I've got all my art supplies in there, leads and stuff, and then my lint remover, because everyone needs one of those. Okay, and then behind the bed, we've got even more storage here. So I have my spare bedding here. This one's actually so pretty. This is from Cabbages and Roses, which is a really lovely fabric brand. And then behind there I've got some books to do with my course, and just leisurely books as well. And then that goes, I don't know if you can see, the storage goes all the way back there, which is really, really useful. Okay, then underneath that bit, there's this little side table that you can actually pull out, which is really useful. So I tend to put my laptop on there if I'm watching something in bed, or, you know, your morning coffee, something like that. And then underneath here I've got my laundry bag, my detergent and my steamer. Okay, and then above that and above the bed is this really wide sort of shelf, I suppose. Again, this is really useful. I tend to put my phone on here at night when I need to set my alarm. I've got these really pretty faux flowers from, oh, where are these from? I think they're from Wilkinson's, and then I added these white peonies in as well. That is one thing I'd say if you're got a more of a, I guess, girly style, is sprucing, putting flowers in a room makes it look so much more homely and cozy. They make such a difference. Even if they're faux, they're just, the colours and the idea of them just make it feel a lot more fresh, a lot more put together. Like, if you took them away, it just looks so boring, I suppose. Okay, then next to the flowers I've got this bedside lamp. It's rose gold and light pink. This is from Wilkinson's. Again, just useful. In the refurbished ones you probably don't really need the lamp, if I'm in all honesty. I bought that one for my old room because it didn't have as many lighting options as this one, so that is kind of an extra now. Not really necessary, but it still looks really pretty. So okay, and then talking of lighting, how it works in this room, so you have this one here above the bed which you can turn on there. So this one's really useful for obviously reading, if you're doing work on your bed, which you shouldn't, but we all do anyway. You can move it, you can slide it up and down, so this track here moves up and down that, and you can also twist it to where you want it. So that is really useful. That is something that isn't in the old rooms. And it's the same with the lights up there. You just turn it on there. And obviously there's also a light switch when you first walk into the room. And then this one here activates the one above the desk, which doesn't look very powerful during the day, obviously, but they're all decent lights. Okay, so got distracted by the lighting situation there. Moving on, there's also this shelf above the bed. It's quite far out, but I don't know if it sounds kind of weird, but I really love it because you feel so cocooned when you're in the bed, because obviously you've got this sticking out over you, you've got the big headboard behind you. It's a really cozy situation that I really appreciate. But anyway, how I've decorated above here, I've got a picture of Miss Hepburn. Obviously this came with me from my room back home. Yeah, I decided I had to bring a bit of my old room with me, so that's where she sits. Then I've got my skincare that I use in the morning and evenings, just above there. This box has just got a load of random stuff in it, medicines and bits of paper, whatever. I feel like everyone's got a random like drawer or box where they just throw things but they don't know where to put them in there. Okay, and next is my absolute pride and joy, which is my Dyson. I absolutely love this so much, so worth the money. I use it every single time I wash my hair. I don't know if anyone will be interested in maybe a review or a tutorial on how I use it. Let me know in the comments. Above that I've got some more faux flowers, big believer in the flowers for decorating. So these are just some cream roses in a sort of white jar, and then next to that I've just got a couple of boxes for decoration from where I've had packaging. This really cute little, what's it called? Scent sticks? What are they called? I can't remember. But I mean, I only bought it because I had a little Paris thing on it, Eiffel Tower thing, and I thought it was really pretty when I was shopping for my room. And also it obviously lets out a nice scent. And then I've just got 4 books. I've got The New Fashion Rules by Victoria McGrath, who is another, well, not calling myself a YouTuber, but a blogger who I really love. And then the three of Megan Hess's books. I've got Paris, The Dress, and New York. I feel like a lot of my followers on Instagram know all about those books. So yeah, that's that top shelf. Again, it's another great storage and display space. And also I should probably just point out that with the painting in this room, this whole wall here is sort of elephant grey, and then the rest is all white. I don't hate the grey. I kind of forget about it. It kind of gets covered up by all the pink that I've put in here. But I feel like, yeah, it's an okay colour scheme. It's easy to work with, it'll go with everything. Okay, so moving on from the bed, obviously there's a window there. I've actually loved my view so much. It's a shame I didn't film this earlier, because earlier in the spring this tree was all white blossom. It was so pretty. So yeah, I kind of got quite lucky with my view here. And it also feels quite private because obviously it's going up against my window, so I feel like people, well, they can see him, but I feel more secluded. And then this blind here is just a grey blind. Just goes up, down and up. Obviously quite self-explanatory. This radiator, this is a bit boring, but for anyone who is actually planning to move here, really useful. You just adjust the heat by pressing the little buttons. I thought it was quite high tech. I thought it was quite cool. I don't know if that's just me being a loser. And then around from the window, obviously got really nice sunlight coming in, is the desk area. I'd say this desk is actually a really decent size. It's got this sort of glass covering on top of it, which keeps it nice and protected. And this chair does come with the room. I've just thrown a blanket over it because, well, A, for comfort, and B, it just gets rid of it's originally this sort of, I don't know if you can see that sort of dark grey colour, so I've just thrown that over just to kind of cover that up a bit. So how I've organised my desk is, obviously I've got my laptop in the middle. You know what, let me actually sit down to show you this. So I just have this lamp here. Again, this came from my old room where there was less lighting options, so now that I've got that, this probably isn't as necessary, but it's there anyway because, well, I've bought it, so I'm obviously going to put it to good use. And this is a tin that before I was sugar free I kept full of chocolate digestive biscuits. How British of me. And then I've got these little prints that I got I think from Etsy, just in these sort of copper frames. And sorry, the lighting is so harsh right now, maybe I should shut the blind. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, so these prints were from Etsy. I've got this Coco. I don't do fashion, I am fashion. I feel like this is quite a typical one now, but oh well. And then I've got this one on the other side, just of this sort of chic Parisian lady. And then next to this one I've just got my pencil case, this really pretty stapler from WH Smith. And then inside this Olivia Burton box is just a whole load of pencils. Oh my goodness, that's quite embarrassing. Yeah, just random stuff. I guess that's my part 2 of random boxes. Next to that, I've got some paintbrushes, because in my spare time I sometimes like to just do some paintings. I find it really therapeutic and calming. Okay, so this is my beauty area. So like for getting ready, etc. I've got some makeup palettes, makeup bag, jewellery tray, lipsticks, etc. makeup brushes, this really cool mirror that does actually light up, really useful. So yeah, that's my desk area. It's not massive, but I'd say it's a decent sized desk. You don't feel crowded. It's nice and easy, so easy to clean, because I mean, I probably should have cleaned it a bit more before I filmed this, but the glass, yeah, it also looks a lot more chic with the glass. And then above that is this pin board, I'd say, is that what it's called? So with this, the original colour of the board is actually, can you see that sort of horrible dark grey? I mean, it's not horrible at all, it's not, it doesn't offend me, but I kind of wanted to put my own spin on it. So my idea was to sort of make the space a bit more aesthetically pleasing. So I got this wallpaper when Laura Ashley were actually closing down, which I'm really sad about, but we won't go into that. And they were selling all their wallpaper for £1. It was just before I was about to move in. So I decided to quickly snatch them up, because I thought I'd looked at pictures and room tours of the halls before, and I knew that they had the pin board, and I also knew that I want to make it my own. So I thought, why not wallpaper it? I mean, I think the overall effect is quite subtle, but still it just makes such a difference. So if you are someone who wants a particular colour scheme or vibe, then I do recommend the wallpaper trick, because I think it makes such a big difference to the room. And also everyone compliments it when they come into my room, so that was a big win, and I'm glad I thought of that. And then on my pin board I've just got some pictures. It's me and my best friend, just pictures of me and my dog, me and my sister, just sort of Parisian, Audrey Hepburn kind of prints, just trying to, you know, get the vibe. And also I wanted something that would inspire me every time I looked up, because obviously this was my workspace, so every time I look up I want to feel inspired to work harder, which in its own way all of these things do. So yeah, that's my pin board. And then above the board is a whole other shelf, which I will stand up to show you. This is just more storage, so I've just got some more books up there along with this frame. Oh my god, I just realised that looks like a face. That's actually terrifying. It's actually the Dior store in Paris, but oh my god, that's awful. Okay, I might have to change that. Little perfume. That bag, I've just got sort of deodorants and stuff in there. Some more perfume and just some boxes with like nail polish and bobby pins. And some Vogue magazines. So that is up there. It's pretty self-explanatory. But overall, I actually really love this area. I think this might be my favourite part of the room. But again, tips for trying to make it more homely is just to bring things like using perfume to decorate, books like this. If you're a fashion student, then fashion books are always beautiful. But yeah, the wallpaper idea, trying to fit to a colour scheme, just prints like this makes such a difference, make it look so much more homely. But yeah, that's how I've worked with that space there. And then moving on, oh, I've got some more pictures up there, I forgot to say. But this is the wardrobe. Up there I've got some products, as you can see, but you can put anything you want up there, goes all the way back. And then I've got these, again, these probably aren't as necessary. I bought this for the old room, but now that I'm here they probably don't really need them, but I got that from HomeSense, this really pretty bow hanger with a whole load of stuff on the back. Probably not the most visually pleasing, but there we go. And then the first part of the wardrobe is this cupboard here. You open it and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. Nice bit of storage. I just keep all my folded stuff there, obviously, as you can see. And then if you shut that, then if you open the main bit of the wardrobe, you've got this hanging space here. These rose gold hangers are so cute. These are all from Primark, I believe. So yeah, I keep my clothes that obviously need to be hung in there, and then I've just got some shoes down the bottom, some folded coats. My other shoes are in there. A really good, decent amount of wardrobe space. If I can fit all my clothes in there, then anyone can, because I really need to do a wardrobe declutter because it's getting a bit silly now. Like, how do I need that many white tops? I don't. So yeah, that is besides the point. And this is the wardrobe. There's a little hanging hook there for coats and stuff, but I don't really use it. I'll show it to you from a panned out view. Again, there's more storage down there. That looks really ugly, but I just keep my suitcase for when I'm going home. I've got a box there that I need to return, and yeah, just random stuff. But actually, that is basically the whole room. Okay, so the next part of the room is obviously the bathroom behind me. This is a lot less visually pleasing, but I'll show it to you nonetheless, just to for anyone who is looking to move in here, just give you an idea of what it looks like and the kind of space you've got. So this is the door. On here I just keep my reusable cotton pad, like the dirty ones that I need to clean. And then when you open it, the light switch is just there. So this is an overall size idea. On the back I've added, oh, another big tip is command hooks. So useful. I've just got a command hook here, and I've also used it to keep up my flowers up there. I just keep a towel and a hair turban on the back of the door. And then inside there's this mirror, the light above. There's a little shelf which I keep obviously toothbrush holder and products on. Sink, pretty self-explanatory. It's just a sink. And there's some hand towels, obviously for drying the hands. This is so boring. I mean, what do you even say about a bathroom? It just is a bathroom. I recommend bringing a basket to keep some extra products in. Got some toilet roll down there. This shaver, which I actually will speak to you about in maybe my next video, because I absolutely love this, the Estrid razors. So if you're looking for a more sustainable way to shave, this is the way to go, but I will be talking about that in my next video. Then there's this little thing that sticks out the wall, obviously for soap. I have my own little soap dish, which I got from H&M, I believe, H&M Home. Toilet brush is provided. Lovely. Obviously toilet roll holder, and then this is the shower. I've not had any problems. Obviously this is a very small space and it is a wet room, so the shower water, I'd say mine probably comes out to about just up to the toilet, but I have not had any issues with it leaking or going out onto the main floor. Sometimes it takes a while to get going, but I don't know if that's just my room or in general, because in my old room it was fine, but here, I don't know, it takes maybe like 5-6 minutes to warm up, a good 5-6 minutes. This shower curtain is provided. I've obviously tied it up. It comes down to just above floor level, so it doesn't quite touch the floor. This is my loofah, which you actually saw me buy in my first vlog update. It's very useful. It works as it should. I keep my products down there. One thing I would say that I didn't do is get a, I don't know what you'd call them, a sort of bathroom organiser. I can get like a set of shelves. I've seen them in various home stores. I would recommend getting that just to pop in that corner there, because mine are all on the floor and water gets into them, so I have to empty the water out after every shower, which is a bit annoying. I would buy one. I know some of my flatmates have got them because they fought better than me. I've only got about 6 weeks left of staying here. So there's no point in me buying one now, but that's a quick tip that I would say that I wish I'd done different. But yeah, that's the shower. It's a decent shower, good pressure. I don't really had to describe a shower before, but there we go. That is the bathroom. Small, does the job, and that's the main thing. Okay, so now that that's done, that is it for my room, I guess. Obviously it's only small. I could always do another room tour of my room at home if people were interested, if you enjoyed this one. But hopefully it gave you a few ideas of how to make your uni room, because sometimes when you first move in, I've said that mine looks like an IKEA showroom. It just doesn't look cozy. It doesn't look like you'll be at home here. But then once you've got your stuff in, you decorate, putting things like wallpaper on the pin board, adding flowers, it just makes such a difference. Having all these cushions down here, this one by the way is my absolute favourite from Laura Ashley, but now that they've closed, I just realised that was pointless to say because they're closed now. So yeah, just in general, those are my uni tips. The kitchen is just across the corridor. I'm not going to film that today because I don't know what state it's in. But if people were interested, then let me know, because I will show you how much cupboard space you get, how much fridge space you get, etc. So yeah, that's for anyone specifically moving into Harrow. But yeah, that's my room. I actually really love it. I'm really happy here. I love all my flatmates, friends. Really happy with how the room came out once I've finished decorating it. I always feel really comfy. I always feel motivated. It's also so easy to keep clean because in the old room they had carpets, but here, as you can see, they've got this sort of I don't know, they're not floorboards but laminate. I'm not good with housing terms, but it's easy to wipe clean. I just have a dustpan and brush. My flatmate's got a hoover, which I always borrow. Okay, so that is my room tour. I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope also that I didn't miss anything out, like tips wise. But yeah, that's how I've decorated my room. If you've got any other questions, please, about uni in general, please just put them in the comment box. As I said at the beginning, I'm studying fashion marketing and promotion, so if that's something that you're interested in, I've just finished my first year at Westminster. Well, deadline's coming up, but essentially I've finished. So I'm happy to answer any questions that I know the answers to. And if there's any other uni related videos you want, then please let me know. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe, it would mean so much to me. Again, thank you so much for all the love on my last video. Please also follow me on Instagram to keep up to date with me there. And also, if you've got any video requests that you would like to see, please leave them in the comments below, because I'd love to actually, as well as doing vlogs of like me and my friends or whatever, I would love to actually produce some content that people actually want or need and would be interested in. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in my video next week. Bye!